manage time in our life, how can manage things in our life properly. So what are the benefits of managing things properly in our life? So in this particular lecture, after attending this lecture, students will be able to develop their clear understanding of the time management, concept of time management, what are the approaches we can use in our life at personal level and at organizational level to manage our task well in time, so that there we should not be in stress, we should not be in very busy condition, rather we must be in a very productive condition. So developing the basic skills of time management at personal level helps us to perform our tasks at the highest level of its performance. At the same time, this help us to perform our task at the organizational level. So in this lecture, we will try to develop clear meaning of the time management. What is the meaning of time management? How can we develop those basic skills? So when in the context of time management, when we look at this particular situation, we can identify people in two categories. In one category, people seem to be very busy, but they are not productive. Those people always complaining they have lack of time. They are in pressure. They are in a stressful condition. They are under pressure because of the heavy load of the tasks in their life, the tasks in the organization. So that's why this particular class of people seem to be very busy in their life, but they are not productive. But at the other end, on the other side of this particular group, you can see there are people who are very comfortable, who perform their tasks in an excellent manner. They are not in a stressful condition. They are not under pressure. They enjoy their life with a, a number of tasks performing at the highest level. Their performance is high as compared to the other class. So they are very productive people. Then the question arises, what is the logic behind, some people are very stressful and some people are comfortable, they are performing their task in an excellent manner. What is the logic? The logic is very simple. The people who are very productive, the people who have developed a particular skill in their life, that is managing time, skills to manage their time. So they are very productive people. They think time is money. In their life, they give a lot of importance to time management. For every task, they have come up with the idea of organizing things in an excellent manner. So what are those approaches which these skillful people use in their life, so that they come out of stress, they come out of the busy schedule of the life, and they enjoy their life at personal level, and they enjoy their life at the organizational level. They are becoming highly productive people for self and productive people for the organization in which they are working. So because of developing these basic skills, so these people have become successful people in their life. So what do they do in their life? What kind of the things they do in their life to become a successful person, to become a successful manager in the organization? The first thing is they plan their time. Planning. What is the logic behind this? Success is planning their time. Second point is prioritize their task. These people do not indulge with every kind of task. rather they prioritize their task. They make a list of to do things in their life from the morning to the evening at night time. So they list down what are the things they have to do on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis, or quarterly basis, or annual basis. So they come up with their plan and they divide the plan. If they have developed a yearly based plan, they divide their plan into quarters, months, weeks, and days. And in this way, they prioritize things accordingly and allocate time, proper time for every task, and use other approaches to save their time. So this is the logic that these people, these successful managers, when we talk in the light of the organizational behavior, they have developed a particular behavior in their life. So that behavior helps them to behave in a very intelligent manner by prioritizing things, by making sense of what to do and what not to do, how to do, when to do, why to do. So they know this logic, they know this philosophy of saving time and utilizing the time in a very excellent manner. Now come to the point, time management is about overcome obstacles to time management. When we go in deeper, the meaning of the time management is to overcome obstacles in your life while managing things. What are those obstacles? The question arises, what are those obstacles in your life that you need to overcome in order to understand the philosophy of time management? The first thing is unclear objectives. If you are a person and you have unclear objectives in your life, if you are a person, you are not clear about what to do, why to do, when to do, and how to do. So this particular thing will be a big obstacle on way to manage your time. So first of all, you need to be very clear about your objectives. Whatever the things you are doing in your life, you must know what is the objective behind doing that thing. Second point, lack of planning. If you are a person, you lack somewhere in planning your tasks, in planning your time, that is yet another obstacle that you need to overcome by developing your skills, how to plan things, how to develop skills of planning your tasks. Third point, interruptions. If you allow interruptions in your life, interruptions in many ways, while you are doing a very creative task, you are busy with one of the tasks with your creativity that demands your intellectual engagement. At that time, if you allow phone calls, browsing net, interacting with family members and friends, so that could be one of the interruptions. And that interruption will kill your creativity. That interruption will disturb the flow of ideas which are coming into your mind while you are busy with doing some intellectual work. So you need to avoid interruptions. That is one of the obstacles on way to time management. And finally, that is being disorganized. For example, if you are not a well-organized person in your life, this means that this is one of the obstacles on way to saving time management. So you need to develop how to be an organized person in your life. For example, early in the morning when you woke up and start doing something, or whatever the activity you are engaged in the early in the morning. So you must develop a habit of an organized way of doing things in a routine manner. So that is very important. If you do not do that, so this means that you are a disorganized person, and being disorganized is one of the obstacles in your life that disturbs the whole schedule of your day, and that's why you face problems in managing your time. Now come to another important area: identify time wasters. And you can ask me, what are the time wasters? Time wasters means the things which waste your time. For example, if you are a person who would spend a lot of time in socialization, you kill your most of the time in socializing with people here and there, and you spend a lot of time, in gossip and this and that. So this means that this socialization, too much socialization, kill your productive time, and this is a time waster. You need to identify. This means that you need to explore yourself first. You need to know yourself first. Who are you? What are you doing? Where you are spending your time? How you spend your time? What amount of time you are spending on a particular engagement in your life? So that is very important for a successful manager at personal level, a successful manager at organizational level. If you identify time wasters in your life, that will save you your time. That save your time means that save your money, and that save your money, you become a successful time manager. Another important point is self-relying for everything. If you are a manager and you think that you can do that every task excellently, and you do not trust in your colleagues, your subordinates, and you rely on yourself and you do things at your own level, so this will be a time waster. In the same way, another thing is perfectionism. If you are a person, if you are a manager who believes in perfectionism, so that is another time waster, because there is no perfection in the world. You can improve your performance. Everyone can improve their performance. Everyone can perform a task, whatever the task could be, but you need to assign those people to different tasks so that they can do that. So there is no perfection. There are levels of the performance. That's fine. So that's why people who believe in perfectionism, that is a habit of mind, and that habit of mind is basically wasting your time. So you need to understand that. Another important point is lack of skills. For example, if you are a school principal and you have no basic skills, how to allocate time for academic activities, how to allocate time for administrative activities, how to allocate time for interactions with parents and community members and other stakeholders of the school. If you lack basic skills, so that is one of the time wasters. So you do not allocate proper time to every task, everything that is very important to perform. So the lack of skills in a person is also one of the time wasters. Another thing is no valuing your own time. If you do not value your own time, why your time is so important for you and for the organization. So this means that you are in trouble. You do not identify this particular value of time. So that is a problem. So you need to understand the value of your own time. Because time is money, so it's equal to money. Time, if you save time, you save your money. So you need to value your own time. Final point is poor planning. If you have you plan something, but that plan is not up to the mark, that does not give you that level of outcome product, so that poor planning is another time waster. So you need to improve your skills in planning. Finally, avoid procrastination. Procrastination is a particular term used in organizational behavior. For example, you think you have to perform a number of tasks, and you come up with a long list of tasks, but you do not identify which kind of the tasks are the most important and most urgent, and how to perform those tasks, which are least important and no not urgent, which are the tasks you need to delete completely, because you cannot do that. So why should you keep in your list? So which are the tasks which you can delegate to some your subordinates, your friends and colleagues in a network where you are working? So you need to delegate those things. So if you do not develop this sort of behavior in your life, this means that you are procrastinating yourself. So you need to avoid procrastination. So when you will come up these kind of the things, this means that you have developed a clear philosophy of time management in your life. And this developing a clear concept of time management in your life saves your time. It enables you to perform things in an excellent manner. It enables you to make sense of your time and its utilization in a proper way. For example, some assignments are due on 5th of September. You must plan your things in such a way that you should submit your assignment instead of on the deadline on 5th of September, you must submit on 4th or 3rd of September. So if you can do that, and you have developed such kind of habit in your life, you have come up with such sort of behavior at personal level. So this will give you a lot of comfort. This will give you a lot of relaxation in your life. Then you will be more productive as compared to being very busy in your life. So these are the things you can do in your life. And that is how this developing a clear understanding of the time management enables you to make sense of this thing. Now come to a point why time management is so important. Time management is very important because it enhances the quality of work. Quality of work at personal level, quality of work at organizational level. So, and the second important justification for for this question, why do we need to manage time, is it enables us to become a disciplined person in our personal life, a disciplined person in organizational life. Second importance of this time management. Another thing, it saves your time. If it saves your time, this means that it saves your money. It avoids stress. It helps you to avoid stress. It helps you to become a relaxed person in your life. Enjoy the life by doing different tasks in your life. Not busy, but very productive. So that's how you can make sense of that. Another important point is improve your performance. Day by day, time to time, if you become a successful time manager at personal level, at organizational level, it definitely improves your performance. Because people who are good at time management, they improve their performance. They have a lot of time because they have saved their time, and in this way, they perform tasks well in time before deadlines, and they have enough time to revisit their tasks, revisit the activities, whatever they have done in their life. So in this way, they can improve their performance. Another important point, get desired results in time. For example, if you are an excellent time manager, so you get the desired results, whatever the results you want in your life, well in time. For example, if you want to score highest in organizational behavior, so this is the subject. And if you develop your habit of mind and you have come up with skills, basic skills, and the strategies how to manage time in an excellent manner in your life, so you will get the desired results well in time. Finally, being more productive and less busy. This is one of the most important things. Being busy and less productive is a problem. You need to develop skills in your life to be more productive and less busy, rather than being busy, less productive. That is not good for yourself as an individual level, and it's not good for at organizational level. So this is the last slide where we come up with the idea of what is the meaning of being busy and being productive. We look at this one. Why people are very busy, having many things to do in their life. If you are doing a lot of things at the same time, this means that you have no focus in your life. Whatever the tasks arise, come up in your life, you remain busy with those tasks. So you are having so many things to do at the same time. This is the habit of busy people. Whereas, as compared to the productive people, what they do that is they focus only few things to do. They know how to prioritize things, how to do things. So they have selected a few things in their life, and they remain on those few things to perform until they do not get the desired results well in time. So that's why they are very productive. Second important point, saying yes to everyone. Busy people do not say no to anyone, no to anything. They just accept everything without critically thinking, without analyzing their time, without realizing either they have time to do that thing, to accept that offer or not. So they just say yes, yes, yes. So these people saying yes to everyone at every time, they remain very busy. They remain, unproductive. Whereas productive on the other side, think twice before they commit to do something. The productive people have developed a habit of mind. They have developed a behavior in their life at personal level, so they can understand the availability of the time to those people. What is the time available to them? Either they are free to do something or not. So that's why they, before committing to do something, they think twice. They do not say yes. Even if they think twice, they can say no. I have no time. I can't do that thing in that particular time period. So because they have prioritized things in their life, they have come up with a clear understanding what to do at what time, why to do, and how to do, and when to do. So they know very well. That's why they think twice before they commit to do something. Finally, another important point, why some people are very busy. Because busy people open door for everyone at every time. If you welcome everyone in your life. If you welcome things to happen in your life, events to happen in your life at every time, you will be very busy all the time and you will not be a productive person. Whereas on the other hand, the people who are very productive choose few only one door, choose only one door open and shut all doors, because they know they have to perform a particular task in a particular time slot. So that's why they do not allow anyone to enter into that particular time when they are busy at a particular task to perform. So that's why they close all the doors, only open one door at a time. So this is the logic, my dear scholars. This is the logic that if you have developed the basic skills of time management, you will be very productive. If you will not develop your skills in your life, that will lead you towards a very stressful life in life to live, and you remain very busy every time, but you will not be productive. So this is the two classification at the beginning of this lecture we have discussed. There are two classes of the people. One is everywhere complaining, we have no time, there is a time pressure, there are assignments, and there are this and that, and we cannot perform those things. Whereas other people, they manage things with an excellent manner, they enjoy their life, they remain very productive. So being productive and being busy is a very a lot of difference. And if you develop this particular habit in your life, you will be very successful person in your life. So in the second part of the time management class, we will focus on some of more strategies. What are the strategies we can use to manage our time? What are the strategies which help us to be a very productive person and come out of the domain of the being busy and enter into a domain where we can become very productive person? Hopefully in the next class we will go through those strategies and we will develop those skills. How can we avoid being busy, and how can we develop skills to be very productive in our life? Thank you so much.